Hey guys, it is Crystal here with Art It Out, and as you can see, I made a Flowish Journal. I do a private swap with a lovely lady, Jules. You know who you are. You better not be watching this if you haven't got it yet. I'm gonna wait to post a video till I ship it. So, anywho, I know I've had a lot of people asking in the group when I mentioned about maybe doing a Flowish swap, and we did the washi tape instead. Well, me and Jules said, hey, let's do one together, so here we go. This is as you can see, it's an old book. The point of the Flowish, it is 7.5 by 10-ish, is how big, is anything and everything in it can be used in your journal or journals. So here, like this, her closure, all these pieces of material can be taken off and used in journal parts. There's some charms in there, so anything in here. So you don't sew them or anything. People do different things. Some just tie with string. I like to use the head bands, the larger head, not headbands. You can get them. I've found a few at the Dollar Tree. But they haven't been, so I've been having to buy them elsewhere. They have the wider ones. It's like to keep your hairband back. They're like extra large hair ties, I think what they actually call them, for people with really long, a lot of hair. So once I found these and tried these, I love them. This is what I used for mine. Yeah, and I like to use, I've used everything from, this one I used the book for it, but I've used gift bags. I'll put links in the right hand corner to my other flow shares. So let's show you what I got going on in here for her. Alright, I always have to make myself stop when I make these because there it is. I get carried away. So right off the bat, I have some of my homemade flowers over here. They're just on with double-sided tape. Not the expensive, oh my god, you're not gonna get it off, just some cheap stuff that you can take on and off. That way, she can take those and use them any way she wants. And I've lost, Bentley might have took them, so I'm gonna have to look. Alright, we did not have a theme for this, but I seen her work. I know her, she's intuitive, big into intuitive. So I wanted to stick with textures and painted papers and things like that. For her to use. So not a lot of images per se. So yeah, jelly prints. Now this is, you see they're plastic sheets, but what I did was I cut it both ends, and we've got some great material here she can use in her journals. And I put the plastic pages like this because this is drywall tape, so she can take it off and use in her journals. And then I cut that one and put some stickers in. They are like square, cool. They look like postage stamps, so great background. Some beautiful papers, painted papers with the flow. I didn't do both sides on these because it kind of bleeds into each other. Lots of tissue paper, stamped tissue paper. This one's images, and then I have a whole sheet of like background. She's into a lot of the things I'm into. So this is off a calendar. It's got some really cool pieces on there. Washi tape, more painted papers and pages, and some different type that I've done. This is a beautiful Barbie type of page, old 60s. Another tissue paper, and the point of this is you can pull it. See, you can reach in and pull it out. I'm not going to pull it out because then I have to take the whole thing apart. But you can pull your stuff out and use it. So it's kind of a good spot. This is Mr. Bentley's work. We had to include a couple of his in there. I included a couple weird things that I like because it's from me. You know, the one thing I don't care when people do these swaps and they make it specific for that person. Well, what's the point of that when they have that? You know, broaden your horizons. Find out what they like, of course. But make it also the stamped tissue paper, just stamp words. Because if it's the same stuff you've got already, why would you want to do it? That's kind of my but it's good to kind of see what their tastes are. That's that back of that. This is some Lomo cards up here and a cute little thing. More painted papers. These are all homemade envelopes I made, different sizes. I paper clipped on so she can pull them off. Some cards with some cool images, some good textures. So yes, the whole thing. So she can like use the cards, take this out, use the picture. More painted tissue because I only have 2 signatures on this one. We kept it to, I have to have a limit or I just enjoy making these. And I go overboard and then shipping's horrendous. So we kept it to the, what is it, $6.95 or $6.50 priority mail for, in the United States. Some really, really old music paper, some vellum things, and this is the back of the other one. And like I said, I put the plastic covers not only for pockets, but to keep that from messing up anything else. There's it. Oh, okay, another flower. All right, there's one signature. Here's another. This one has a lot of, you're going to see mainly a lot of white. They kind of stick a lot of the different, you know, we can never have too much music paper, some sewing goodies, a couple color sheets. And see, these I just fold over, put a piece of tape. This tape it'll peel right off, and she can use the whole page. Some other textury type of paper, some cool building paper, some make your own pockety type of things, a couple stencils, some of those cute stickers that I love. I had to give her a few. Some really pretty, I just love this stationery. Some of my image transfers. Of course, buttons are always fun. You can never have too many buttons, can we? So more image transfers, just some paint wipe off. Now this I did. These are, of course, eyelash trim, and I just like looped it so this can completely come up off there. See how it's just really loose? And then we have in here, no, I did not make that. I actually bought that for her. I have little packets of different, this is texture pebbles. We've got texture sand. We've got shaved ice in here. And champagne crushed glass glitter. A thing of some stickers, and then a homemade stamp I am loving, loving, loving. So I made her one. I think she'll really enjoy it. Okay, and then the back. I added on just a piece of packaging. I keep these packagings for this reason. You can put stuff in it. Easy. You can take the staple out. It's not going to hurt nothing. So yeah, so Flowish Journal is just that. It's stuff for your journal. The original Flow Journal is all paper stuff. Well, I like more than paper. So here's wallpaper, some different pieces of wallpaper for some more different textures. So I like adding a little bit of everything. Some really, really old German book kind of ish. This is the paper you write on and then you copies. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Beautiful images on this calendar. I just love them. More different music paper because we're coming to the end of this side. So this is her Flowish. And of course, I had to throw in a map because this is great background. And of course, this is a little clippy she can use. Everything in it, she is going to be able to use, okay? I may have to take out that pouch when I send it because it's getting a little big, but otherwise, there we go. I hope it helped you maybe understand. It's literally, you share you're getting in your goodies, you're putting and you're sharing each other's goodies. And it's a great one. You guys seen my use it up videos. I take out a flow, I pick so many pieces, and make one with that. So, there we go, guys. I hope this inspired you to maybe do something like this. Happiness to you. Go make a mess. And what are you guys gonna do? Art it out. Bye, guys.
I need my
Yes, I know you need more.